In this video, we will assemble the bunny's jacket. So you'll take the jacket front and the jacket back once the ruffles are both attached, and you will attach these two pieces of fabric together. So you want the ruffles to be facing out, the right side of the jacket front to be facing out toward you, and you'll pin those two pieces together so that they are aligned with each other. You can kind of smooth them out and make sure that the front and the back are lining up so that when you attach the two pieces together, they'll be evenly attached. Should only take 4 safety pins to hold them together, enough to work with. So I have my needle threaded. I'm ready to start attaching the two pieces together. I'm going to use a running stitch, and I'm going to insert the needle between the 2 layers of fabric so that my knot is hidden between the 2 layers. So I'll just begin down at the bottom of the jacket pieces, and I will insert my needle through the 2 so that my knot is hidden there between the 2 pieces of fabric. And then I'll just begin my running stitch, and I want to make sure that my needle is catching both pieces of fabric. So I'll go in through the front and out through that back piece, and then back up through the back piece to the front. You just want to make sure that you are grabbing both pieces of fabric when you do it. You'll place your stitches between the provided guideline there and the edge of the fabric. So you want to try to keep them just between those two and evenly between those two, because this will be visible on the jacket in the end. And that just gives you a nice little path to follow. I just want to make sure that those running stitches are as neat and even as you can, and that you are for sure catching both pieces of fabric right on the edge there. It's very easy to accidentally push your needle down through the top layer, but not to quite catch the bottom layer. And you can see the back where the stitches are coming through the back. I'm going to make just a couple more stitches, and then I will pause the video and finish the rest of the outline of stitches around the edge so that you can see what it looks like when it's pretty well finished. So I'll just set that down and pause the video, and now we see I've finished going all the way, almost all the way around the outer edge with my running stitch to connect those 2 pieces of fabric together. I'm going to show you how I will finish when I come to the end. So I'm going to make a couple more running stitches to connect with where I began. And when I come to the end, I want my needle to be coming out on the back side or wrong side of the work. So I'll flip that over, and I'm going to make an ending knot by just catching a little piece of the back piece of fabric. Just pick up a little piece of that fabric, and then I'll see I didn't catch it in the front, just on the back. I'll pull that needle through and make a little loop. Then I'll pass my needle through that loop once and twice. And then I'll pull it tight and snug it right up against that fabric. And then I'm going to take my needle, and I will just insert my needle almost right in the same hole that I ended that knot with. And just push the needle between the 2 layers of fabric. I don't want to see my needle out the front. I'll push the needle up through the 2 layers of fabric so that my thread tail is hidden between those 2 pieces of fabric. And there it hides really nicely. I can kind of pull the pieces apart just a little if my thread is still poking through. But I'm going to retie my knot. And the next step, after I make my knot in my thread, the next step will be to put a running stitch around the outer edge of the armholes of that jacket. I'm going to begin in the same way by inserting my needle in between the 2 layers to start so that I'm hiding my knot. And then I'll put a running stitch around the outer edge of those 2 armholes. And I'll show you how I begin. So I'm going to push my needle between those 2 layers of fabric. I want to hide my knot as well as I can. So if I push it up between the 2 layers, the knot will be hidden in between. I'll go ahead and push that tail in. Then I'm going to start making my stitches around the outer edge. And I'll just put my stitches pretty close to the outside of that little guideline. This is just to attach those 2 pieces together to make a sturdy little armhole. And I'm just going right next to the outer edge of that guideline. You just want to make sure that you hold those 2 pieces together. You can move one of your safety pins closer to that armhole if you would like to have it a bit sturdier when you're doing those stitches, staying together more easily. Otherwise, you can just hold those 2 pieces kind of together with your fingers. And I'll just continue around that outer edge, making sure that I'm catching both the top piece and the bottom piece of those jacket pieces. When I push my needle through, I need to make sure that I'm pushing it through the top layer of fabric, but also catching the bottom layer of fabric. I'll go ahead and speed up the video and work my way around that outer edge. And I'm working my way around, almost to the place where I began. And when I stop, I'm going to do the same thing that I did when I was finishing the stitches around the outer edge. So I'll try to be sure that my stitches match up there at the end. And push my needle through the back side of the work. I'll turn it over. Then I'm going to pick up just a little piece of the fabric on the back with my needle. See, I didn't push it all the way through. It's only going through the fabric in the back side of the work. And I will make a little loop. And I will push my needle through that loop once and twice. And I'll pull it through to make a little knot. Pull it tight right up against the fabric. And then I will insert my needle through the two pieces of fabric in between them so that I can't see the thread on either side. And then I will clip that little piece of thread, and my knot is hidden in the back of the work, and my thread is hidden inside of the work. That way everything stays very neat. See, I can pull that fabric apart just a little if that tail of thread didn't go all the way quite down into there. And there it is. Now you want to do the exact same thing that you did around this arm on the other arm, where you just put a row of running stitches around the other side. Do the same thing on this side. And then you'll be all finished with that step.